Hey, good morning. Today, this project has some few releases and few improvements has been added in this, in this project here. So I'm gonna just summarize what are the few points that we have added in this version in 4.5.0. Let me show you those few points. These are the major, visual improvements that has happened here. So let's discuss about these features. So one by one, like what exactly the things are, and how it's gonna improvise this analytics chatbot. Quick introduction in this for this project, like what this bot is about is something just a analytic tool where you can connect to your system with your database and multiple databases supports with multiple model support is a agentic application, so you can connect with that. So when you give prompt, so what it can do, it can pull out the data from the system and as per the question requirement, as per the user instruction, so it can just easily prepare the charts. It can give suggestion to the user, it can make understand the data, the analytics for the user, in an even better way, so that it will help the businesses to grow, like analyzing their historical data. Also it has the predictions, future predictions, with your supporting with your older records. uh, this will be helping the businesses. So usually in a company, what happened, like in a they need lot more time to prepare this analytics, but with current modern technology like AI and AI integrations and agentic implementations, so this can be achievable within in seconds. There is dashboard feature, there is scheduler feature, multi-domain supports. So what this multi-domain, like multiple databases can be come together. You can just connect multiple databases, select them, query them, and what system can do, like suppose they have some related data and as for the questions, your system will, your data will be pulled out, they will be joined, they will be summarized and present to the user easily. So no manual SQL query, no manual, you know uh, manual burden to prepare charts, manual research to work on that. So further analysis you can do, further questioning you can do inside the system. You can add those to the transform card feature in this system has. There you can have also do some power BI kind of stuff also. So as in the power BI you have power query supports to transform the data. So this feature is also available in the system itself. So it's a completely analytic tool, like it provide the flexibility of the businesses to easily prepare the analytics, transform the data. So prepare reports, export them to the PDF, Word, and all kind of documents. So yeah, I mean, this is all about a quick introduction. So let me, if you want a detailed you know like uh, information on this project, so you can check out my other videos where I'll be already describing this project, uh, like what exactly the things are and how it has implemented, what the best standard practices that I've used. It made on microservice architecture and really a scalable system. So yeah, the things are really build foundation, like fully concrete. So uh, it's a really amazing tool. You can just check out and see what it can do, and if any suggestions also you have, you can just put in the comment. Let me take you to the app itself uh, and the few improvements. So I'll be coming here and selecting the data sources. Let me select this two related databases, a university and training. so they have some pretty related data. So if you want to see how the feature works, so you can just check out the other videos. So I'll describing this new feature only here. Yeah, so I have recently added a MMR re-ranking for RAG system. So what exactly it will do? This MMR is, it is something re-ranking feature. So in a RAG, when usually we give some query to the RAG system, so basically it give out it just retrieve all the documents, retrieve all the chunks, and what it do, it rank is just crop the top k element out of it and return to the user. But the problem is that sometimes what happened, like if you remember, if you know, like RAG worked on similarity basis, like search and all. Moreover, semantic searches, like there is vector indexes, there is if you are using graph indexes, so there are multiple level of scoring calculations happen, and at the finals, it will be just select the top cap element and return it. But the problem is that user questions, uh, it might retrieve only the similar things out of the system. So sometimes what happens, like similar document, same kind of data always comes to the LLM, and it might not be good enough for a uh, like good answer generating at the end. So we need, in that case, a diversify content where different type of data is supposed to be to the LLM, so that LLM can provide the best out of it, because you are having a diversified data. So LLM can have better context, so it can provide a further better result. So I have added this MMR button. So what exactly it will do when you enable it, and giving you prompts in the system, so this re-ranking feature will be applied, and it can deliver. Sometimes if you need any diversified data as per the question, if you are thinking like the output is missing something, output is not relevant, so you can try this MMR feature to improvise the result. The second feature I have also, internally I have some flows where like context might not be good enough. So in that case, we have a retry flow inside internally. So this MMR is internally also added, engineered, so that in those insufficient context places, so this MMR can auto trigger also internally, and it can deliver the result, like with a diversify contents and all. It's based on the LLM choices and internal engineerings. There is a one more feature. I just let me give it here also. K value UI control. So if you remember, I was just describing you something that top 10 element or top k elements to be uh, selected and given back to the system, right? So here you can just tune this system like top k element, this retrieval tuning you can just manage here. Like if you need more document to be provided, you need more context to be provided. Sometimes what happen, like producing while preparing chart, while producing data, so it might be like it's not covering all the cases, because you might need more and more data at the same time to prepare some reports and all. So in that case, you can manually increase to just get the more details out of it. You can increase the k value at the place. And we have also the diversity control here, that MMR thing what I was talking about. So you can have this control, increase and decrease order to get the more diversified result out of the system. That control is also available. Yeah, let me describe this RAG query enhancer. So what exactly it is? So if you go to my system, something just I enhanced further. So I categorized setup and verification and maintenance. So what exactly I have added is, so while generating embedding, if you remember, I had a feature here, embedding generation. So when we select, this generate embedding index, you can see another option, generate glossary keywords. So sometimes what happen, like RAG, when we are having some queries to the system, so you know questions need to be refined before hitting to the RAG. But the problem is, even you refined with the LLM, sometimes the words you are trying to match up with the RAG system, so it might not be come in the boundary, because the embedding model also has its own limitations, because it's not might not cover all kind of words that your question supposed to be there inside, or it might be some user questions, so whatever it is asking, so something might be wrong or right. So that query need to be redefined, that query need to be more aligned to the RAG system, and it need to be corrected before traveling back to the RAG query. So in this case, so this generate glossary query and this LLM enhancer will help to improvise this feature. So I'll take you to this query enhancer. So if you see, whatever the words we try to generate, so these are the most matching words. It just the terms that it just indexed out of the system. So basically, these are the words. If LLM try to hit the RAG system as per the choices, so as per the questions, so it can get the better retrievals. It just help to improvise the RAG score, improvise the chances of getting right right context out of the system. And LLM will refine and create a query which will be increasing the chances that you are getting the right tables, right context out of the system. So this glossary terms and all its query enhancement, it is actually a internal implementation that I can't just show it to you here, but it internally works well, and your output answers whatever you are expecting. It just increases the chances that you are getting the expected answer only, like whatever you have asked, instead of having a context failure in some complex cases. Before also it was getting good results, definitely, but yeah, I mean, with this query enhancer, we are just getting we are just improvise the feature to a next level. So there is one more things has added, LLM context optimizations. So what this LLM context optimization is, so what happened, like when we provide context to the LLM, right? So usually there are multiple formats where the context what we are trying to provide, like it might be in JSON, it might be some other kind of formats are also there. But the thing is that there are some special character. Let me describe this to you. Suppose I took you to some JSON formatter and show you. um, there is no sample JSON, right? Okay, so let's take example of this this JSON itself. Like what's the problem is, while you provide this to LLM, so it's good actually if you are working with a small context, so that's fine, absolutely fine. But the problem arises when the context increases. So what can be the problem is, if you see, there are multiple additional characters that we are also passing. Suppose you are passing these keys. Suppose there are let me describe it to you here. Suppose let's consider it's a JSON array here. So if you see, we have these two special characters, these characters, and similarly you have repetition of number of keys. If you see, these keys are also repetitively here: boolean, color, null, number, object. So if you see, in both the JSON array, you have the repetition of the like keys here. The problem is that you are technically you are giving more character to the system, where the same key, same words are repetitively inside the system, but with a different format. It can be reduced actually, so it can be almost half, right? Because you can just eliminate half of the character. Just think about, like, don't think about two element inside array. Just think about 1,000 element inside array, or 50 elements inside the array. So there can be repetition of a lot of words, right? And it can really consume a lot of context inside your system. So this LLM context optimization is like to provide the context in a better format, so that the context window will have lot of space saving, so that it can produce it can reduce the hallucination, it can reduce the consumption of the tokens, and provide the better result to the user. Okay, next feature is chart summary and explain feature inside features improvements. So I tried to improvise this feature, which really can help the user to understand, like, what are the output just came through, and redesign the system also. I'll show you. So let's take example of this multi-domain query that I have asked. Find professor who conduct the research and blah blah blah. You can see that how beautifully is just explaining in the data summary, like how many records, fields, charts, and some numerical highlights also given, the mu values. You can see these details here. And as like the traditional way we are producing the output, like unique value, most common value, and blah blah blah, you can just see here, like the analytics that it just provide at a shot. The important enhancement is, if you click this explain feature, so what it will do, it will explain about the whole data, like what exactly the things are. It make you understand easily this the scientific terms. So if you see the scientific and statistical analysis, it just provided some results here. And chart interpretation and trends, like what is the chart about, and what it confirms here. So this explanation is there. So business implications is also, it's giving, like, what the what's the output exactly related with the uh, business helpfulness. So it will describe, like, how it can help the business, like some internal enhancement that you can do in your business. So you just provide here. And yeah, with some sample example also, it describe some like, if you are not very technical person or any business person, so you might not have idea much to understand what the chart is about, what the this business terms are about. So in this case, we have a business example also. So it just simplifies the things to even understand in a layman term, just help out you to get the things easily, right? So technical terms simplified, if you see whatever the terms we have used here, so it just try to explain that here as well. So that while understanding the details, you won't be having any issue. You can just get the thing easily, rather than going to somewhere and coming back here. Within very less time, you can just get the things done here easily. And some suggested questions, definitely, like it just asking, you can just ask a few questions out of it, so that like further you can ask and understand the details. But there is also mentioned that ask in conversation mode. So this is the conversation mode. So when you turn it on, so what happen, like chained chart you can do, like in chat gpt or gemini or wherever. If you try to chart in the bot itself, so it understand the previous context, the previous questions and answers. So it can be done here as well, if you turn on the conversation mode. Okay, so this is about the explain feature. I'll take you to the the charts and all. So this is a bar chart we have here. Data like this. Analyze some few analysis. So I won't go in details because my other videos have already explaining these things, already. So I don't think that we required to be explained here. So let's go to the insights itself. So what this insight about? So what should you do about this data? Strategic action and KPI and recommendations. So this is about the insight. If you see like it has some scorecards and all. So I try to like give you some more analytical details. Some more business details to understand the data properly. So there are some lot of categories you can see like what I've added here: strategic recommendations, anomaly and risk areas. So what if scenarios, like if we successfully integrate 80% of the professor with the corporate research into related matching, then student placement ranges those industries should be increased by 15 to 25%, and corporate sponsorship to academic program would likely rise. Yeah, so this depends upon the data, like on what data you are trying to like question out. So currently I just question about this university and training DB. But yeah, I mean with different data, like suppose different domain, and suppose you are asking something about healthcare, so these recommendations will vary, and details will be comes accordingly. And you can see the confidence level also, it's mentioning like how confident the results are, what we are trying to like suggest to the customer. So this is one of the major feature, this insight, this explain. So there is difference you can understand. So what does this data mean? Like business friendly explanation, and this insights is more about recommendations and all, like in more over technical way. Strategic actions and recommendations. Okay. Yeah, some enhancement has also added this chart table optimizations. So I already had a optimized way to render this charts, but some scenarios I found that it was also getting lagged, taking some time to load more and more records in the system. But yeah, I mean currently we had some enhancement here. So which exactly doing what, if there is even like lot of points, lot of things to be displayed, so this can handle it even faster and better way. So in UI level it won't be filled lagged, even you are interacting with lakhs of points inside the system. So this feature has implemented. Yeah, I mean already we had a lot of implementation, lot of optimizations which was already doing well, but some cases it was still struggling to like those data, because browsers are also it's have its own limitations. So we already had a WebAssembly and a lot of other stuffs, preview sizes and all, but still browsers can be that much of forced to load lot of data. So some few additional optimization techniques has been added, which is significantly improving the performance of the charts to display to the user. Yeah, so this is about the major features that we are trying to release. And yeah, I mean something small also is here. If you see this visual tables, so when user want, actually he can see what his internal data is exactly, how they are pretty related with each other. So instead of going to admin panel also, he can just check out the details. So how the system data are exactly look like. So yeah, I mean it can help also to query better to the system. But yeah, I mean it's fine. Just it's the additional thing, if user required, he can use or not. It's up to his choices. Some internal enhancement also, has been done here. Like some minor issues was there. Like it was not for some date and all. It had some issues, so fixed it here also. That's also working seamlessly. Yeah. Yes, so this is all about here. This feature I was talking about, this Power Query and all this stuff. You can, add more and more Power Query steps. So this can actually, help to transform the data to, visualize and lot of stuffs you can do here as well. So these are some internal fixes. So I moved the system to Postgres 18, so it also supports the asynchronous queries. We already doing asynchronous queries to the system, but yeah, uh, the database level also now, as per the support, I improvise the feature. This is this is all about the recent few improvements that I have added, which makes the system even robust and further better. This is all about it. Let me know if anything I need to improvised or anything I'm missing, anything you want to know. Yeah, this is all about. Thank you so much for watching this video. Yeah, bye bye.